Okay, so what I'd like to go through is just setting up the course request from new students. So what you'll typically get is an email from the parents or whomever, and they'll give you the course registration form. So here's one that's open for grade 10. The name of this student is Nicole Fontolaine. So what I'll do is I'll go into Power School. I'll go to the Power Scheduler, which is down here, just to remind. And then from here, I'll go to Students. And oh, spelled. Okay, so there's the student. I'll double click on her. And so we will go into her account. Okay, so if you kind of scroll down, there's a picture, there's other things in here, but what I'm going towards today is the requests. So what I'm doing here is any of them that were already in there would be shown down below, but it's empty. So I'm going to new requests. There's certain ones that are at the top that are just core classes like history, math, PE. So those I'm putting in there. Another thing associated with the coming in grade 10 is that we have to get their transcript so we know which courses are coming with her in terms of credits, because it's important to know that in order to put them into the right classes so they get the right graduation requirements. Um, so that's a bit of a difficult one with grade 10s because they obviously have grade 9 included in that process. So we just have to be very careful and to ensure that they're taking the right courses that'll put them in a good pathway towards that. It's not always simple, so it's just a good thing to keep an eye on as we go forward. So right now, I'm just working through putting all of these credits in, the course requests in. It'll take a little second here, but I'm just going to go through the process because it's good for you to see it, I think. So I'm finding the courses. I think the numbers are a little off. Another thing about this one is that I think we're going to have to be careful about not having enough technology credits. So that's something I'm going to have to probably message back to them and just ask them which ones they prefer. But they're going to need to name some because we will need those. So also, just so you can see from the course request form, there's ones that are first choices in this lane and second choices in this lane. I enter them all in and then I go back through it in PowerSchool just to ensure that the right ones are picked. So almost done here. And then I'll show you the next step. "3D design and rock band." I think that's all right. So then I will click here on submit. All the courses will pop in here and then I'll hit submit again. This is where they're loading. And as I scroll down now, you will see them. Now, to get them to the second kind of choice, you'd want to click this alternative button. So that helps just to make sure the system understands which ones are like primarily chosen and which ones are the next step. So we'll say intro to anatomy. We'll say 3D design, although, and then there would be rock band is the third one. And then we click those and then we hit submit. Okay, so now they're all registered in the system. These are all the course request forms. So as we're going through the scheduling, we'll make sure that we try to get this as clean as possible. I will have to reach out to them about some technology credits because it worries me a little. I don't see any yet. So we'll have to see what the transcript looks like. Also, you need 1.0 for physical education, and there's only one in here. So that'd be another thing I would mention, just a couple of the pieces of the graduation requirements. As she is a new student, I would also go into the new student I guess, Excel, that kind of shares all the anything that you need to know. So in here, I would just want to tick off registered, just to kind of, for all of us to kind of know that this has already happened. The family probably wouldn't need to be reached out to again. And I'm trying to find her in here. Oh, right here. Okay, so I'll tick this off. As you can see, other ones have been ticked off. So we can always search it just to ensure that it's all there. And that is it. Thank you.